Welcome to Friday's market wrap-up here at Wealth Creation Investing. Matthew Buckley, the Chief Investment Strategist over at Top Gun Options. And let's take obviously the huge news of the morning, jobs numbers. Let's take a look at what the preview jobs numbers look like from a lot of the, quote, smart people on the street. UBS had a $1.80, Goldman Sachs 220, Citigroup 225, Deutsche Bank 240, Barclays the highest at 250. You ready? Survey said 288,000 jobs added in April, just blowing it out of the water, and the unemployment rate imploded to 6.3%. Now, everybody take a deep breath. The futures rallied hard based on these initial numbers. You have to dig into it. Again, you can't just trade the headline or you're going to get shellacked in this market. The birth-death model and the people leaving the workforce, where the jobs were added, what sectors, all sorts of data we have to crunch through. That's why the futures are actually indicating lower right now. We're probably going to see the market, in my opinion, as I've been calling for all week, sell off today. Because on the one hand, it's a great number. It shows that we're adding jobs and the economy's recovering, quack, 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 quack. But on the other hand, it's a horrible jobs number. The reason that we're down here at 6.3% is because we have the lowest labor force participation rate since they started keeping the damn records, meaning more kids sitting, graduating Harvard, sitting on the couch eating Cheetos in their parents' basement, not finding jobs. More people are throwing their hands up in the air and leaving the workforce. That is why the market's selling off here, because it really is a schizophrenic jobs report. Good technically, but bad technically. So in a good bad in this market, when we're up here at record highs, I think the market's going to have a tendency to kind of lean towards the bad, and we might see a little bit of a sell-off today. By far not. And if you listen to the Fed and they say, hey, once we get around 6% on the unemployment rate, we're going to start raising interest rates, well, then you're definitely going to freak out. So bonds catching a little bit of a rally today. The market starting to sell off a little bit with the future. So it's going to be a very, very interesting day of trading. As the day goes on, do we maybe catch a bid as everybody reads into this and, oh, well, it's actually good news? I don't think so. I think this really is a schizophrenic jobs number, and at net, the market's not going to take this as good news, even if it kind of is. And to all my weather bashers out there, where are you? With this really great jobs number, everybody's been explaining bad macroeconomic data recently based on the weather. It was the weather. It was the weather. It's the weather. Okay, well, where did this come because March, obviously, and April. Well, April was a little bit better, but it just cracks me up how the weather people disappear when you come out with a beat. Make sure you check your email, folks. We're going to have a live trading session at 1 o'clock to go over these jobs numbers and really dig into it. We're going to take a look at some of the weekly options trades that I have on that I put on Monday in our weekly options live trading service, Google, Apple, and SPX and Iron Condors on all of those. And we're going to see how they finish today. I think a potential of about $8,000 in gains on about $15,000 in risk. So we're going to debrief those trades at 1 o'clock and talk about these jobs numbers. Okay, happy hunting. Make sure you hedge, and I'll see you at 1 p.m.